this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Shimmerz paints. I am using their cup file called Puppy Love. I will link that down below. And what I did is that I cut out all of these pieces that I'm going to attach in there. So you're going to see how I kind of play with those. And then my photos, I got to finish making them, but my photos are the P's, and then I've got everything linked that way. I am going to do spurts of color out. My kit that I am using is from the scrap room, and I'm using this part of it, which is the Doodlebug design, My Happy Place. So I don't have that much embellishments, which is good, because normally when I get their guys' stuff, I may get one layout out of their kits, but it's fine because it keeps me from having to do everything. So that is that, and once I get the colors down, once I get this down and I figure out like what colors I want to use and kind of get this roughed up, then we'll go from there and see what colors I am going to bring out. I am going to use my trusty little thing, and I'm going to show you how to like use some of the paints and use it more of a fluffy style so it looks like a shadow behind it versus all that mixed media. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to see how this completely turns out. I am going to try something different on my mixed medium. Now, I will say that this is obviously for Shimmerz paint, so make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel along with Shimmerz paints and go through all of that. And I'm sorry for my voice. I don't have the greatest voice. I have been going through a major sinus infection, and it's just been killing me. So like I've said in the in the beginning of kind of like what my process is going to be like, I decided to take the scrap room collection and go with it. And I kind of like these kits because they have just a small amount, and while my pages are huge and they make a big, like, what's the word I want to say, it's a big like focus, I really love how this turns out. So I decided to do something just a tad bit different, and I'm just kind of going through and getting all of it like edged and full. I don't think I leave this whole process in, but if I do, you'll kind of see how I work through my cut files. On this particular one, I decided not to do a full-on backing to it, but what I did do is that I used the cut file from Shimmerz paints and added the photos into the word puppy, and then you see just these little bits. So you'll see me come out with the 3 photos, and there they are my puppers. So I kind of had to combine just a few little things. I had to combine this design team layout, and then Paw Your Way, because I am really far behind on layouts due to my sinus infection. I got it 3 weeks ago and I'm still fighting it. It's my allergies, y'all. That is why you haven't seen me much. You guys know me. I am really fantastic about keeping up with everything, and this month just it stinks. I love going back to school. I love my kids. I love going in. We're in week 4. We're almost done with week 4. We're getting close to being on vacation, and I just, I love like I said, I love doing what I do, but this sinus infection is way worse than I normally did. So that's kind of how I did my background. I use the Shimmerz. It's Shimmerz the Bumblebee, and it's my gold background. I wanted it to be gold because you will see what I am doing here. So alright, so I decided to clean up a little bit. So sorry for like the choppiness that you see here, but I cleaned up a little bit of what I left in. I guess I left my cleaning part in, and this is what I'm talking about, y'all. My sinuses and everything are just wonky donkey. So here I am. You will see how I do it. So there's my background. I just took my brush, and I brushed it on there because I didn't use no gesso. I didn't do any of that sort because you'll see I wanted this nice bright background for this layout because it is of my puppers and of my Ashers and my daughter. They were, you know, just different little photos. They were taken within this month. It was like, I think during COVID yet, like when, you know, it all was like started and we were kind of quarantined in our house to try to figure out what was going on. KJ in that first photo was working out some of her schoolwork. So yeah, it had to have been during that time. So, and then I'm adding these here. This is like one of the months, and I took his photo and I placed those in there for letters, and then you'll see me come in, and when I add everything, it's so good. I love it. I love how this layout turned out for my Pupper's book. It got rid of 3 photos for me, and I didn't even have to do much. Like this cut file from Shimmerz paints, and then just what I did is so simple and so easy to do. It's crazy. So now this is another way that you can do the layout. So I'm cutting it out and then putting on the little my dots to plug in that to fill in the paw. There we go. Oh, brain. So let's see here. What is teacher doing? Teacher mode. I am almost done with grad school. I am in week number 5. I have week 5 and week 6 left of my very last class, and then I start to student teach. So that is coming up here shortly, so I'm excited for that. I'm almost done, y'all. Y'all have gone with me. Y'all have bared with me on my grad school. I'm almost done. Y'all, I'm almost done. I'm so excited. And then I do start my student teaching. My class is coming up shortly, so that will be all linked down below. Make sure that you like and subscribe to both the Shimmerz paints and the my channel, because there are always different things that we all do. The design team is amazing. I love their work just as much as I just love working and designing for Shimmerz paints. I just love them. Even as simple as this, I love how this turned out. It's perfect. I just love it. So I added a little bit of foam to this, and then I and then I taped down the edges, and then let's see here, what else? And then I'm just going through and I'm just adding these embellishments. Now with the scrap room collection, they just send out little bits, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, it fits perfectly. I just love how this turns out for that. So I'm almost done. Make sure that you like and subscribe. The still shots are coming up. I hope to talk to you soon. Y'all stay safe. Bye.